Welcome everyone. This is your host. I am the Hope Dealer here on HealingPalmTree on a segment I call Spirit What is the Chats. Okay, so in this video I will be intuiting messages from Spirit, anything that we need to know at this time. And I'm basing this off of the energy that I was feeling while I was meditating outside. Okay. You know, I take what happens both in my life and I look at the people around me, and I also, sort of tap into the collective consciousness and try to get a feel of what it is, people are needing and feeling at this time, Okay, so I sincerely feel that this is a time of needing to truly embody a balance, but not just this time, but moving forward. It will be crucial, the balance that we learn to cultivate now, and thus be able to also then maintain moving forward into our lives, is what will really help us next year in 2022. A lot of 2 energy, and that's going to be very pivotal because that energy is one of needing to be in partnerships, or not needing, but feeling more drawn to partnerships, I would say, and thus being able to see that, together we can go further than just one person walking alone. But it also takes that person walking alone to always be in balance with themselves, and that's when we come together and everybody is in harmony and everyone is in balance. It is thus then easier to create whatever it is, that is necessary at that time, or to move forward, with cooperation. That's also a very big word that is going to be key from, I would definitely say from next year and beyond. Because also, people, you can call it whatever, age of Aquarius, whatever, but we are moving into a time where needing to learn how to be in community and what that actually means. Do you know what I mean? Not hive mind, because hive mind is, as I said, hive mind, like I literally just got a headache. So not necessarily hive mind, but hive mind is like the lower vibration of community, or when people come together. Do you know what I'm saying? Because true communities are made up of what? Individuals. Do you know what I mean? And individuals that are agreeing to use their particular gifts and talents to further create a more holistic world. I'm going to pull some tarot cards for us. Okay, so just going to shuffle the cards. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Akashic field, and I'm just gonna let you guys just have a look at the Aurora Borealis visual that they have going on there. Very, very interesting energy. The cards that fell out. I have no idea what that was. I think it was a car's exhaust pipe or something. Phew. So what I wanted to say, the Aurora Borealis vision there at the bottom of the deck really signifies that, you know, we always have the capacity to tap into universal wisdom, intelligence, magic, what have you. And it's always just up to us to become aware of it, firstly, and thus choose to, you know, tap into that energy. Because once we do that, we move away from feelings of lack, you know, we move away from feelings of self-doubt, and knowing that, you know, we are connected to everything and we are supported when we align ourselves with our truth. Very much the energy of these two cards that fell out. Okay, so this is Uriel in the Sphinx. Just have a look at that card, and it's in the reversal position, and then we've got the Queen of Roses. So very much, you know, the capacity of the divine feminine energy within all of us. Doesn't matter, male, female, whatever you identify as, but the divine feminine energy is that energy present in even all living beings, you know, and all everything that we might not even consider living, you know. Yeah. Okay, so with these two cards, this is definitely signifying, like, you know, what I was talking about earlier, is that needing to come into balance of who you are, so you can give of yourself, you know, this passionate energy, because this is a very creative energy. Okay, it's very passionate, it's very sure of itself, should I say. So knowing thyself, also very much. This is my Age of Aquarius card, really. Right? So knowing yourself and knowing your value and your worth and what it is that you're capable. So basically being in alignment with your truth, with yourself, you know, and thus being able to attract and cultivate partnerships that are meaningful, that are, you know, reciprocal in energy and in nature. So, but it all starts with needing to do the work, because, you know, when you do the work, things flow. Do you know what I mean? Like, things flow like effortlessly as they are meant to. I personally believe things should not be an uphill battle all the time. Like, not even all the time, but like, Like, you shouldn't have to force things, you know? Like, what's meant for you will never pass you by. As much as, like, on the surface you might think, you know, this thing, I really want this thing, but it's like, it doesn't have your energetic vibration written on it. And that's what's necessary, you know, to be in harmony with ourselves. Thus, we can tap into greater meaning, the greater meaning of self-love, you know, and this is what this energy is embodying. So that our relationships are meaningful. I'm recording this right now on the 27th of September. So Mercury has gone retrograde in Libra, in the sign of Libra. So this is a very good time to be actually thinking about, you know, your connections, your relationships, your one-on-one relationships with people, places, and things, and remembering that these relationships are oftentimes mirrors of our own self image and value and worth, and you know what I mean, like how those relationships work out. So it's very important to tap in and to do, you know, the inner work. Make that a priority so that you can attract connections that are of the same energetic expression. And the energetic expression, we are wanting it to be high, because I mean, if you're vibing low, well, got news for you, you're going to be attracting low vibing connections. So like-minded energies, you know, and needing that to be something that isn't forced, something that isn't, you know, you don't sacrifice things for that. It's just, it's a, like, you don't feel like you obliged to do certain things, or, you know, it's, I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. Please get that straight. I'm not just talking about romantic. I'm talking about relationships in general. Once you get in touch with yourself and your own needs, you'll thus be able to understand, you know, okay, what else, what other people need. And if, like I said, if it's an energetic connection, then happy days. Happy days. So get aligned with your timeline. Get aligned, and I don't mean social media timeline, but whatever. But get aligned with yourself so that you can live the life that you deserve and that it's meant for you. Take care.